live. Hello, everybody.
Welcome back, Doll Fam.
Happy Thursday, kids. How terrific it is to see all of you.
Of course.
I just wanted to be a little more in the picture than I was. I hope you're all well. I hope you're enjoying the season. It's really beautiful. We went out to Epcot last night.
We did go to Epcot.
I'm going to tell you something. Everybody's bitching about the new section there where they took out the fountain.
Yeah, they took out that fountain right there in front of Spaceship
and
Earth.
All of that. And they're complaining about the fountain's gone or this or that or the other thing. But you know what? I don't hate it. I'm not hating it. I can't hate it. I like it. What did you think?
It was kind of fun. Now, I will say, I'm going to make a mention of this because I thought it was kind of funny when I saw it on Facebook. So, as many of you may or may not know, especially in the Disney lore, in the Epcot Morocco Pavilion, there used to be the little chimney area in the back of the pavilion.
I wish I had known you were going to mention that because I have pictures of that.
Shaped rather phallic, so to speak. And they removed it.
They did
because people were taking pictures, and Disney is family friendly, so you can put the dots together and see where that's going. But the thing is, that's kind of funny is they've released us a new area with a new like planter and stuff.
Hang on, I'll get it.
And this planter,
I don't know where it is. I honestly don't know which one it is.
I'm not sure either.
I don't even know if we uploaded it.
I don't think we did.
Okay, the planter. Okay, the planter does not look phallic.
It doesn't look phallic, but it does resemble another part of the anatomy.
Yes, it resembles the female
anatomy
body.
So
anatomy,
we
yes.
got replacement for the penis tower, so to speak, in Morocco with this new planter in front of Spaceship Earth.
But I still will say what was cool, of course, was the fact that we now have. I don't know if this is both of us or one of us.
I think this is both.
We now have this, which is pretty cool. Yes, I know. There's no ramp going up to Walt and all of this. I'm sure they will remedy that as time goes by. I don't think they really expected. Well, I guess I don't know if they really.
You know what? I don't think they anticipated it to become a photo op.
No. Well, yeah. I think that was a little naive if they didn't.
They didn't think it was going to be a photo op because it's a statue.
And here's the thing. I'm going to tell you something, and I wouldn't have believed this, but sitting there next to that statue, I got a little emotional, realizing, of course, that I wouldn't have the career that I have had it not been for that man. And that's pretty huge, really. It really is. One of the things that we did take, we look at that. Now, that is not retouched in any way, shape, or form. That's what the sky looks like behind us. It was absolutely incredible, wasn't it?
It was. And you can kind of see the planter in the background there, in between our two heads,
right,
our two big old heads.
Right in
There's
here.
That planter right there. That's
we had
shaped certain ways.
It was such a beautiful, beautiful night. We won't get into that yet. What's this?
That's the dolls.
Would you want to talk about those right now?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah,
so, going through Epcot, we're transitioning away from the Spaceship Earth and Walt statue for now. And we're going to talk about some doll stuff. So, as you can see right here in the Art of Disney, there were some fashion designer dolls that they had going on. These are from a separate collection. It's the Designer Princess collection. So essentially it's each of the princesses. I believe it is Tiana, Aurora, Ariel, and Moana. And they are designed kind of like fashion runway kind of thing. So they are Barbie sized. They're about a Barbie sized.
Are you telling me or them?
Both.
Okay.
And yeah, they're just kind of designed like they should be walking off of, Fashion Week or something. And now this next one that we see here is of our good old friend Tink. Tinkerbell. She looks gorgeous, by the way.
Yeah, it really is beautiful. It's
this-
kind of like that one.
It is very much of the same nature of Constance that I have that I showed earlier in our show. And they made a Tinkerbell, and she's got the same pearlescent skin going on. She's in the same size. She's huge. And I don't know. I couldn't justify the price on her, but she's definitely one that I'm going to consider at some point.
Yeah, it is. It is kind of. It is very cute. Now these, and I'm upset to say, I missed out on the redhead there. I could have bought that at the sale.
So this batch of them, this is back at Art of Disney. So the first batch of the fashion designer ones was Art of Disney. Then Tinkerbell was actually in the UK pavilion. I'm just going to put it out there. So she's kind of tucked away in the back. She's probably not going to sell out anytime soon. But
which,
she
by
is
the way,
limited.
the UK pavilion, the shop is now completely open.
Yes.
All of it, all the way to the back.
Yeah. And she is Tinkerbell, I believe, was one of 6,500 or 5,500 or something like that. So she is a limited release and only has a certain quantity.
Yeah, I'm not sure that she's going to be as popular as
I don't think so
as the bride was.
I don't think so. So this is the fashion one that we already touched base on. Now go back to, if you don't mind, to the last picture.
That one?
Yes. So this group of dolls, this group is actually in the same as Constance and Tinkerbell. So these are also limited runs. As you can see, there is Jasmine over there on the far left. Then we have Merida on the right. And then we have Anna and Elsa in the back. They come in a double pack, so their price is doubled. And I believe the artist that made Anna and Elsa has a similar art style to is it Mary Blair? That did It's a Small World. Is that her name, Mary Blair? I think that's what her name was. I could be wrong. You should know this. You're killing me. Anyway, it's like a very similar art style to It's a Small World.
Well, it is. It is a very similar.
I don't personally like the way that the dolls look, because if you look, you can kind of see Anna, like her face is kind of scary looking to me. It's very angular and it looks very weird. But please take note of that. If you are interested, no judgment, but they are for sale in Art of Disney, and that is a twin pack. There is also, I forgot to mention, there is a Jack and Sally that we did not get a picture of that is in Animal Kingdom that we saw.
Oh, I didn't hear. I don't remember seeing that.
And they are also in the limited run, but they are a little bit different. They have interchangeable faces. I did not know if you knew that. And they come with additional outfits. And Zero is involved in that. Cool. But anyway, shall we commence to the next portion?
Absolutely.
So actually, if you don't mind, we're going to jump back to last week or last episode.
We can.
Before we do anything else.
Take that out and we'll just talk about that.
And on our trip to Buc-ee's, we forgot a picture of our good old pal.
Yes, we did. So we went to Buc-ee's and we got to actually meet Santa Bucky. You can't see in our arms, but I have the salami, and I have some pulled pork.
You would have salami in your hands.
Yeah, I think I have pulled pork there, and Kyle is loaded down with shit as well.
Yeah, I was very good at hiding it. You only see the sandwich in my hand, but I had way more stuff and spent way more money than I would like to admit for going to a gas station.
Yeah, for going to a freaking gas station. You're right. You're right. Now, we also, we took a lot of nice photos. This was one we took. What are these, Kyle?
We went to the France Pavilion. It is Festival of the Holidays, as we all know, in Epcot.
Indeed.
And this was one of the seasonal offerings at the France Pavilion that I saw online. I knew I needed to have it. And you got to find something that you were kind of hoping for, too, line.
I thought there was a coffee drink on the way there. I thought the hot chocolate drink was the iced hot chocolate, which I don't understand.
It is a frozen
hot
chocolate martini,
which makes no freaking sense whatsoever.
And you know what? It doesn't need to make sense, y'all, because that thing tastes like a Wendy's Frosty.
But the other thing that I'm holding, the flute glass, is a coffee drink with Grey Goose vodka and cream.
Yeah, I don't even remember the name of the drink. It's French.
I don't either.
They have it written in French.
It is, and
that's racist.
Yeah, no, it's. But it was delicious. And what was the guy's name?
Leon.
No, not Leon.
It was Leroy, actually.
Leroy. That's racist. No. Oh God!
The worst part is they have no idea about this inside joke.
You have to understand, it's just a joke that we do all the time. If we're just being silly, he will say that's racist, which is it makes me laugh every time. But these drinks were amazing. Logan. His name was Logan.
What did I? Hold on.
You said Leon and Leroy.
Leon, Leroy. I was completely wrong.
It is Logan. Logan. And it turns out when we walked up, he was a very handsome man. He really was.
Are you gonna gawk over the?
Well, no. I wish we had taken his picture. Frankly,
he was fun.
He was very nice, but he was a very handsome, long hair, shoulder length hair, and a mustache. Yeah, mustache. Yep. Mm-hmm. Which normally I'm like, ugh. But in his case, he could do whatever the hell he wanted. Anyways, and it turns out Logan was French. And
yeah, that was exactly what, because we were walking up to the pavilion and Joe was like, "There's no way this guy is French. Look at his name,
Logan."
That's racist.
It must have been Logan or something. I don't know. But he was very nice, and he said the name of the drink. And I went, well, that's easy for you to say. And he laughed. He understood why it was funny because I could not pronounce it. But then we walked. Now, this is the cool thing. We walked up, and Grey Goose now. Okay, this is Grey Goose. And they're pouring this drink, and there was a Grey Goose tap, right?
There was a Grey
Goose tap. It was a Grey Goose tap. Now, I'm not sure if the whole drink came out of there or not. I don't recall.
I think so.
Yeah.
Because they had the little freezer, like they had the Grey Goose tap, and then they had the frozen
drink machine for the
chocolate milk,
which was mildly disappointing. And then sour cream on top. Whipped sour cream. What the fuck did that? I didn't sleep last night, folks. I didn't.
That was our F-bomb of the night.
Thank you. Well, there'll probably be 3 or 4 more. Give me time. So we did all that, and I think there was a photograph of us actually drinking those somewhere in front of the France Pavilion. That one there? Yeah, there it is.
Nope, not that one.
No, that's not it. That's
the one underneath of it.
We haven't gotten to that one.
The one underneath of it.
That one.
That one.
That's us in front of the France, which was a great location for a picture, but it was dark. So we didn't get to do as much as we wanted to with that. We then moseyed on down a little bit. We drank those as we went, and it was starting to get cold. I can tell you, right?
It was a little chilly.
It was chilly Von Willy. And we went from this to Jesus. But it was fine. What is that?
That's our drinks.
That's our drinks. Okay. I didn't transfer as many as I thought I did.
Nope.
Anyways, so we did all that, and then we got to the American Adventure, which is right across from the American Gardens stage, where they were doing.
We were there for the candlelight processional.
Right. Now, of course, we were not going to stand in the line.
We weren't going to do the standby line.
That went to Ethiopia. Okay. And I will tell you this.
All the way.
I don't know how if that line was for the dining thing, that other line was just for the dining thing.
So
I don't think they ever cleared that line in there.
If you're standing by Regal Eagle or where Hall of Presidents
right.
is,
if you're looking
and you're looking into the lagoon, right, there's the stage that's right there. On the left side of that stage was a line that went from that pavilion
went
all the way.
France.
Well, it went to Morocco.
Okay.
So it was almost at France. It went to Morocco. And that line was specifically for people who bought the dining package, which has guaranteed seating for the procession.
Or so someone said. We don't know that for absolute.
They split the line. So they had a zigzaggy queue over here, and then they split the line, and then that was the second part of that line. On the other side was standby, and that line went all the way to, I believe, Italy.
I went right up to the piazza.
And mind you, there was also a zigzaggy part in kind of the.
Was there a zigzaggy part in there? I didn't see it. I didn't know that.
So they had it lined up along the little fence. Then there was a little zigzaggy part, and then they went out towards the little lagoon. But it was in the Italy pavilion basically as well. And that was just standby.
Yeah.
Now the standby, good luck. Most of those people, I think people were saying they lined up at like 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock for the 7
o'clock show, but they were in line longer than that. They were there probably at like 3 or 4. Some of them were in line for like 3 or 4 hours to see this show.
I'm sorry.
Which you could do like we did and just sit back in the back of the pavilion.
Because view, we had an incredible view. Not really. That little white blob there in the middle that you see way down there at the bottom of the crowd, the top of the crowd, actually, that's Brendan Fraser, who was wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
And we can only hear a little bit of the music. This is all done with the iPhone, so we only heard a little bit of the music, but I will tell you, it was lovely. It really was. And we saw the cast marching up, processionally with their candles and everything. It was
cool.
Really nice.
If I'm going to give it a criticism, an honest criticism, I don't know why Epcot does not pump that through the entire park when they have Christmas carols and stuff.
Or at the very least, they should pump it out to the people surrounding.
Yeah, at least loud enough. Now I get it. They want to sell the dining packages. They want to get people in the seats over there. That's a way for them to make extra money. Disney is that way. They're always about add-ons. But I do think it takes away from the experience just a little bit. As somebody who's just kind of like passing by, it's a seasonal thing, right? Like, and I think it would be a very cool offering if you just pumped it through the park.
And I will tell you that honestly, because those dining things are not cheap.
No, they're just a ticket. So to go to a dining package for that event was probably about just as much as it was to get an early ticket to go to like the Halloween party or the Christmas party. It's about $120 a person.
But you do get your food with that. You get your dining.
You do get food with that. You get your
dining. Yeah.
But the same thing could be said. But see, here's the thing. If I'm going to spend $120 for an event or something, at this point, I'm going to take that $120. I would spend it towards one of the holiday parties because you're getting 4 extra hours in the park. Whereas this, you're getting an hour show.
I mean, you're getting dinner too, though. Don't forget, you got to eat dinner, and dinner's going to be expensive. You are getting dinner, anyways.
But it's not like you can't go to those places to get dinner anyway.
I know, but dinner's going to be expensive anyways. So at the end of the day, I get that. I get that.
If I'm going to spend the time,
I will tell you this: if I went ahead and I would want to go someplace decent myself,
I would too.
So I would probably lay out a couple of bucks to have a decent meal. If I had to stand in that line after I laid out a couple $100, kiss my what, I'd have been pissed. So I will be reconnoitering with people who have done this before, like Wanzi, for example. I'll reconnoiter with him perhaps sooner, but most assuredly on Christmas Eve.
And truthfully, we thought about actually buying dinner packages before, but the problem is that it was the process of me moving, so we kind of missed it. But that's okay. Because truthfully, I enjoyed it. I had a good time.
I enjoyed it immensely.
Just from where we were. The only thing, like I said, criticism-wise, I don't know why they don't pump it out louder or use the speakers. Maybe they do. Maybe it could be louder, and they were having technical issues that night. I'm not entirely sure.
I'm checking something, folks. Just want to make sure
it was kind of a very interesting thing, so to speak.
Yeah.
It's just a nitpicky thing on my end.
Yeah, we then
call it what it is.
We left a little bit early from that because what would have happened had we not And let's face it, I know how the story comes out.
I think we all do.
Yeah,
well,
I think. Yeah.
If you were even I think most people would know.
I think most people would know. But we left a little early and we walked down to Germany, where we went to the Werther's thing.
Caramel Kucha, or like I like to call it, Caramel Coochie.
Right. And Kuch. I don't know how to say it.
The Caramel Coochie.
We got there, and of course, this one wants snacks. So fortunately, I have my silver pass, which was very handy. We got Werther's. What is that?
This is the popcorn.
Werther's caramel popcorn.
This stuff is like crack because it's popcorn Werther's caramel.
It is. But I will tell you, we also got two
additional snacks. So we got 3 snacks in total.
Yeah.
Popcorn being one.
Right.
Then we got a pumpkin caramel butter bar.
Uh-huh.
And then we also got a pumpkin, or not pumpkin, I am so sorry, a gingerbread sandwich cookie.
Yes, we did. Yes,
buttercream icing in the middle and some caramel. That is Jimmy.
Oh, hi, Jimmy.
Hello.
Yeah, we got the pumpkin spice with the caramel. Now, I will tell you, the cookie thing was the one with caramel. It was with gingerbread cookies.
It was gingerbread cookies with
caramel and what do you think?
I'm fixing this.
And buttercream. Caramel and buttercream. It was insanely good. It was insanely good. It really was.
It actually, you know what? I'm not even going to be mad at it because that is my favorite snack in the entire park. He has not had it before.
No,
and I did.
I was in love with it.
So we took it and I cut it in half and I said, "Here's your half. Enjoy it." And I ate my half very happily. And at one point in time, we were still walking. So we were walking towards the Mexico Pavilion. And, Joe took his first bite and then stopped. And I thought he was dying because he couldn't speak. He couldn't talk.
Buttercream is like, but if I cut myself, buttercream comes out.
And it was delicious. It is my favorite snack. What I told Joe, the good thing is that it used to be a holiday exclusive. It used to be only available during this time of year. And it was a very limited snack to the point where they had limited quantities of this cookie. So they could sell out of those cookies before the season was over. And then by COVID time, they started to make them before and after the season. They kind of carried it a little bit longer. And then they now carry this snack all year round. So it is a wonderful snack at Epcot. And everyone should try it.
We are talking about the snacks at Epcot.
We got
last night for the while we were at the candlelight processional.
We were at the candlelight processional in Epcot, and we stopped at Germany.
I will tell you the other caramel thing we got. I could have lived without that.
I was not impressed.
I really could have. It was just awful.
So they have a regular caramel butter bar.
They do.
That one is fantastic. They had the pumpkin one. It was a seasonal one. I am very much one that's crazy for pumpkin, as we both know.
And
I was like, I need this because it's pumpkin, and it's not like we don't have the pumpkin soft chews already. These are good. That pumpkin spice butter bar, it didn't taste like anything special.
It didn't really
taste like anything.
Not enjoy it.
So
one little bit.
Out of the 3 snacks, that one is a pass. Get the gingerbread cookie. I'm always going to tell you to get that.
Oh yeah.
Or the caramel popcorn, which the caramel popcorn is a staple and it's always available there regardless.
Then we walked the rest of the way. Mm-hmm. We walked to we went to where Santa is supposed to be. But of course, he's done at 6.
Yeah, we went to the Odyssey
Pavilion. God knows nobody's there after 6 o'clock.
I know. Santa. I don't know why they don't do stuff longer because I really want to get a picture with Figment, and Figment stops at like 5.
Yeah, so same thing. And I guess out at Magic Kingdom, Santa is done early as well. I saw someone posted about that today. Then we went to Creations up front.
We did.
which was nice. And they had all of the 100th anniversary merch was what, 30%?
It was 30% off for all of the Disney 100 stuff. That does not just mean the stuff that is silver and purple. It was anything with that brand on it.
Yeah.
So there's at least there was what? 4 Loungefly bags that are in that collection.
Yeah.
Crocs that are in that collection, Spirit jersey, sweatshirt, sweatpants, phone holders, lights.
Strangely enough, nothing that he wanted, which was
there were a
Christmas
couple.
miracle.
There were a couple of Loungeflies. There is the one Loungefly that is Goofy and Max from a Goofy movie. It's the scene where they're floating down the river on the car, and like I love that movie to death. That is not my favorite scene in the movie. But I've been looking at this thing for a while, but I still can't justify the price. It's an $88 bag, and 30% off of that $88 is still kind of not exactly what I want to pay.
Gets a bigger discount.
He does get a bigger discount, but still, I couldn't pull the trigger on it. I don't want the bag that bad.
Well, no, that's fair. That's fair. So that was that.
Oh, but we also did one other thing while we were in that store. So, as many of you know,
yes, we did.
as many as you, as many of you know, now that I can get that out, because that was a tongue twister apparently. During festival seasons, they have magnets. Things like that, pass holder magnets themed with different characters, and it's usually the Disney D, and then it's got a character in it. So most recently was Oswald, and before that was Figment for Festival de Arts or Flower and Garden, something like that. Anyway, they had a new pass holder giveaway, and it was this little poster of For Wish, which is the newest movie that just came out. I have not seen it yet, but I heard it's a good movie. But it's a little print poster for that, and it's 2D animation. It's not like 3D or anything like that. It's the like 2D hand drawn art style for it.
Oh, I just realized that.
I'm sorry?
I'm talking to myself.
No.
Sorry.
I did send you more pictures for the next thing that
I
we're about
know
to
you
talk
did,
about.
and I completely forgot about it until right now.
So
but
we're gonna continue going forward.
We'll bring this guy back up next time around, and maybe even every time, because quite frankly, I hear Wish was Dookie. I kind of heard the same thing, but we shall see.
We shall see.
I'm going to have to see it because I see everything. As who I am,
the all-seeing Joe.
Yes.
Now,
go ahead.
We're going to flash forward to today, because that was yesterday.
Yes, it was.
And that was our day yesterday, was our trip to Epcot. And we're going to flash forward to today. So, I have been making some friends while I've been moving to Florida. And, several people in the LGBTQ community from the center and stuff like that.
You know straight people as well.
I do, but one of the guys that I know, I met... that is just wrong, sir. Now, one of the guys that I met was the day that we did Santa and Jacques.
Yes,
at the LGBTQ center.
Yes.
And he has become a very dear friend of mine, and he got me a Christmas present. So he heard through the grapevine that I collect the Disney popcorn buckets.
Heard through the grapevine, which basically, if you talk to Kyle for about 28 seconds, you pretty much know he collects dolls and popcorn buckets.
Yep, I'm pretty much.
That's the grapevine.
Yep, that is the length of my tree. Anyway, I got a Christmas present today from our friend Thomas, and it was the Mr. Toad popcorn bucket car.
Now, this would be the ride vehicle as well as Mr. Toad's car.
And inside there, that's where the popcorn goes with the little straps that go on it. But this is Mr. Toad. Get that up there so you can see. It's kind of getting washed out from the ring light. There we go. There's his eyes, so he doesn't look like demonic. But yeah, there's Mr. Toad and his little Toadmobile named Toady.
It is nifty. It really is.
But then it's really cool. But then he gave me a Christmas card to go with it, as most people do when they give gifts. And I'm actually very happy with this print because
it's going to be on the wall.
This is pretty cool. Again, going on the many things of my grapevine. If you couldn't guess, Star Wars is another big thing for me. As well as the Haunted Mansion, because, I have Madame Leota on my arm. Segue. I got my Christmas card from Thomas, and he did a print of the mansion. And this is the Florida mansion.
This
is our mansion in Walt Disney World.
It is
and
pen and ink.
And he drew this. It is copyrighted, so this is his work.
What is very clever about this as well, now there is, and it was very funny because Kyle said, oh, there's a wreath on the front door. Well, there always is a wreath on the front door. It's a black mourning wreath. But notice he put a green wreath on there for Christmas, which I thought was clever as heck.
And while we're going at it, I did talk to Thomas, so I did get his permission to talk about it. If you go down and follow this email that we're going to plug right here in the banner. That's it right there.
There it is.
There is the email right here. You can reach out to Thomas, and he has several other prints.
He does.
That you can purchase from him. He's currently only selling on eBay. He does not have a storefront, which is why we have the email right here. You can email him directly, which would cut the eBay fees, so he doesn't have to worry about that. And
now what you want to do is email him and find out what else he's got. Unfortunately, I forgot to download the other photos or upload the other photos.
He did forget to download the other photos.
But I've had a very rough day.
But he has more than just the mansion. I saw a entrance to Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes,
was one of them.
Yeah.
What was some of the other ones?
Well, he has the Parliament House.
The Parliament House, which is an Orlando
which
thing.
I'm excited about for many reasons.
And then I think there was another one that he showed me. Oh, it was the colored version of that print that I just showed you. So he does them in black and white. He has them in color as well. And drum roll for the price, because I do know the drum roll for the price. It was $30 for a print, and that comes matted. So he is a framer,
right?
So the print will come matted and stuff ready to go.
Well worth the money, kids, I will tell you. In fact, I'm buying one as a Christmas gift for a dear friend. A dear friend who's had a really shitty year. So,
and if you find one that has there are some that can be customized, I'll put it that way, and that does not adjust the price at all, so it will still be the $30 price tag from what I understand for customization on some of the cards too.
Right, so that's well worth it. So a Bagadzart, well, whatever that means, you go to that Gmail and you contact. His name is
Thomas.
Thomas.
Go ahead and send Thomas some love. Go ahead and shoot him an email.
Tell him you saw it here.
Tell him you saw it here.
It's always nice.
And let him know that we sent you.
You bet. Now, what else have we got here? Oh, well, what we're really here for to begin with, we've already talked about.
We've been
we're
45 minutes in, and we haven't even touched this yet, and we still got 4 to go through.
Well, no, we're 33 minutes.
No, we are 42 minutes.
Well, no, we started 10 minutes early.
Okay.
For the,
that's right.
Pre-show.
Okay, that's right. Pre-show is 10 minutes early. We are 30 minutes in. I'm sorry.
That's right. That's all right.
I got excited.
Stop it.
That's racist.
Grab Mr. Box.
All right, everybody. We are on our box. Today is the 14th.
By the way, folks, I'm going to just explain something. It's not nearly this fun in real life, okay? This is for the show, all right? Okay. What have we got? So what day are we actually on?
Today is the 14th.
So the 14th, we have not done yet. Oh, fuck. Second F-bomb. We have not yet done the 10th.
Nope, 10th, 11th, 12th.
Wait, that's not possible.
Or maybe we did the 10th.
I think we've done the 10th. The 10th.
We did the 10th. Okay, so we have to do the 11th through the 14th.
Oh, my God.
11, 12, 13, 14. We're just going to take them all out first.
Taking them all out first, we have a white.
I knew it was going to be a white.
No, it's a rose. Wait, what the hell?
That's a rosé.
It says Rosé Wine France, Love Bug Hug. But that's a white, so it must be Rosé Wine. Must be the brand, I guess.
Maybe.
And then
That was
where
11.
are we going next?
Number 12, which is down here in the
Here?
corner.
Okay.
Ooh,
Let's see.
is that another white?
It is.
Oh my goodness.
This is Meridian White Blend from España, from Spain.
And then we got 13, which is over here.
13. What's today?
Today is the 14th.
That's 4.
Yes.
I don't want to do 4.
Well, too bad. We got to do 4. We got to be on the
This
day.
is a red, bright idea Merlot. It's a Merlot.
Ooh.
And this is from Italy.
And then number 14, which is over here next to 3.
Yeah, this is going to be something shitty too, I'm sure. Oops. I guess that can happen.
Is it another white?
It looks as though it
Did
is.
we get 3 whites?
Yes, we did.
Oh my goodness. It's a Moscato.
Peregrine Ridge. It's another Hungarian wine. It's a Moscato. Okay, so that's the 4th one. I'll put that over here.
Oh,
Let us begin.
tonight is a good
This is
night.
number 1 right here, right?
Tonight is a good night.
Number 1 is the Love Bug Hug.
I'm gonna take my 75% on whites for the night. I am okay with
Ooh,
this.
That's interesting.
It's a rosé. It is a rosé. It is pink.
We're pouring light tonight, folks, because we got 3 of these mothers to go.
4.
4, I mean.
Well,
Yeah.
this and then the other 3. Anyway, it's definitely a rosé.
We might pour heavier if we really like them. I can tell you, I will like the Merlot. I can tell you he won't.
I'm not gonna like the Merlot.
Ooh.
This smells kind of fruity. I'm digging it already.
You sure you're not just smelling your hand or something? I don't know who you've been with.
Did you just call me a hoe?
Not bad.
Don't ignore me.
Maybe.
I'm not a hoe.
This is what was this called? This was called
This was the
It's a
Love Bug
rosé.
Hug.
from France, Love Bug Hug. I'm going to be honest. It's all right. I'm not nuts about this. I don't hate this.
I definitely don't hate it. We've
But-
had worse. We've had much
But
worse.
I'm also not. It's just it's all right.
And I see that we have 4 viewers. I know at least one of them is me.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that was the Love Bug Hug.
This is good.
Okay, we can have.
So,
we'll put that in the
Love
fridge,
Bug is staying.
and you can drink more of that later. What do we got here? This is the second one.
This is the second.
This is Meridian White Blend from Spain. Yeah, we're not cleaning out the glasses in between, folks. I don't care.
But you know what I am doing is cleaning
I
off
would
my
like-
palate.
Give me one piece of that. Oh, that's nice. Again, I don't know where his hands have been, but
That's just rude. This is a white blend. I don't know what that means.
it means they blended together a number of different grapes to make this.
So it's a wine cocktail or a wine
I
smoothie.
suppose you could say. There are sommeliers around the world going, the hell was that?
I am not cultured in wine.
A wine smoothie.
It is a wine
Oh
smoothie.
my goodness.
Hello, welcome.
Ooh, 5.
We
wow.
have 5 viewers tonight.
We're
Welcome.
kicking in at 8:30. We're kicking up to 5.
I'm taking it.
I will take it. We're getting like 11, 12, 20,
We
30
are.
views.
We
after the
are.
fact.
We are.
I mean, I don't know how many are going on yours, but I know mine.
Mine have about between 12 and 20. So, but this is the.
Oh, by
this
the
is
way-
white blend.
By the way, just a little quick thing here. So if you want to go to Kyle's TikTok and like Kyle's TikTok and
follow my TikTok.
follow Kyle's TikTok, that would be great. Let's try this.
Ooh. You know what?
more of a red guy, so you know it's not terrible. Not terrible. I know I like the Hungarian though. I know.
Try
I like
aerating it.
All right. Aerate. You know how to aerate? I'll show you.
A gargle, like mouthwash.
It's good. It's all right. It's all right.
It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite, but it's good.
It is good. It's not bad. It's not bad.
Actually, I don't know why I was acting like I was going to hate it. It's a white wine. So far, I've liked all of the white wines.
No.
That one,
That's a little. It's got a little bitterness to it, actually. And we lost 3 on the tasting, so 2 on the tasting. So
on to our next victim.
next is what? The red. This is the Merlot.
I'm not excited.
I am a little bit. And as I say, I'm pouring very light.
Because we had 4 to go through tonight. So this was the Merlot.
Cheese is really good.
This is the Big Bright Idea Merlot.
And that's from, where's that, Spain?
This was Italy.
Italy.
It's an Italian
Italy
red.
does good reds.
Ew.
Ooh. Wait, no.
Ew.
If it was refrigerated, I would like it a lot more. I'll tell you right now. I know that already.
I don't.
Ooh, that's nice. That's crisp. Very crisp. That's very nice. It's a red. You don't like reds, but it's a very crisp.
You know what?
You like that a little bit. I thought so. If it was cold, you'd like it more.
You know what?
As reds go.
As far as reds go, this has probably been the best one I've had.
This is Merlot. It's Merlot. You could say it's that nice dark. Look at that color. Beautiful color. No legs whatsoever. Not a lot of sugar in this.
It's not bad. Would I go out of my way to get this? No. Absolutely not.
But if it was there, he would drink it.
But if it was there and offered to me, I would drink it.
Did not suck. I'm going to have to knock this off myself, I guess.
Sorry. It's a red.
And then finally,
we
are going to go to a Magyar wine, which means a Hungarian wine.
It is Parisian Ridge. It's a Moscato, which this is right up my alley. I hope it's sweet. I hope it's dry.
We'll find out.
We will find out.
Wait a minute, let me knock right over there.
Let me get rid of this little bit of red because I don't want it to taint my experience.
Maron. That was not that was bad. It's just that I've not got enough sleep in 2 days. By the way, Santa will be at Winter Park Village over the weekend, although it's supposed to really be crappy weather from what I can gather. So, and then Santa will also be at Bass Pro Shops on Monday. Bass Pro Shop Orlando, Monday from 3 to 8:15, and then Tuesday from 10 till 3, or it's 2:30 actually. Here we go.
I'm excited from the smell of this one already.
Ooh. Oh man,
I'm so excited.
Ooh.
I'm so excited.
That's some serious grapes.
It's sweet. It's sweet.
No,
it's not too dry.
Once you take a mouthful and swallow it, then breathe in a little bit.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Every day. Now smell it. Now go like that. Tastes like eating grapes, doesn't it? Yeah. Like eating white grapes. It's lovely. It's lovely. It's like
you know what?
Peanut butter and jelly time.
Tell me I'm crazy, But are you not getting kind of almost like a peachy or like an apricot aftertaste? Is that just me?
That's the grapes. It's just like if you live in upstate New York, you'll know what I'm talking about. And I don't even know if you can get this down here. I've never had it down here. But there's a wine called Widmer's Lake Niagara that is much the same. It's very similar to what this is. Not bad.
I don't hate this.
I don't either.
And you know what? This might contend for my crown for favorite. Paper Dream.
Interestingly enough, both of them are Hungarian. They're both Hungarian wines.
Maybe I'm consistent.
And as my grandmother would say, it's Magyar Ace, which means that's Hungarian brains. Made that,
It's good.
So.
So far I have my top two.
Mm. Ooh.
And you know what? Out of all of the wines,
I'm digging this one.
That Merlot might be up there in my top 4.
So really, the only one we didn't like was the second one. We didn't care
out
for
of our 4
second one.
tonight.
Yeah.
The second one was the only one, and that's a white.
Yeah,
and that's a white.
But I will put all of these in the fridge, and this would be very crisp coming out of the fridge. I think it really will be very good. And delicious and all that sort of thing. So that concludes this evening's wine tasting. We have when are we coming back? Because Santa's working tomorrow night at a private party. Then we have Winter Park Village. We're going to a party, I think. Aren't we invited to a party?
On Saturday, we are invited to a party on Saturday.
We are.
I think Sunday,
I have
open.
Santa has something going in the afternoon, but not in the. Jesus, I hope he doesn't have anything going in the afternoon in the evening because I'm not in the mood. So I think we're back Sunday.
I think Sunday is going to be a good
Sunday
day.
Around.
Would you say 8:30?
8:30. Let's go with 8:30. A little bit different. We've gone 8. We've gone 9. Now we'll split the difference. 8:30.
Do 8:30. I think 8:30 is a good starting point.
And I will actually advertise this even sooner. Even sooner to make that happen.
And hopefully we can get some more commenters and some more.
Yeah, if we don't have anybody commenting and talking to us, we can't play the game or anything because that would be dumb. So, but we've got that going on, and the closer we get to Christmas, there may be some surprises. You just never know what could happen from surprising.
Surpriso.
Yeah, surpriso.
So yeah,
this has been really fun, even though it's just been us talking to each other, and a little bit to Jimmy for about 10 seconds. I think he was. I'm not sure if he's still here or not. He's been very quiet.
He has been very quiet.
If he has, but that's that. Love every one of you, and I do mean that. And treat yourself very well. And there's nothing wrong with taking care of yourself, because you know what? If you don't take care of you, you can't take care of anybody else. So that's not selfish.
In the words of the great goddess RuPaul.
Oh, here we go.
If you can't love yourself, how the hell can you love somebody else? Can I get an amen?
I swear this is for the show. Anyways, we do love you.
I'm a very masculine male.
Yes, he is. He truly is. I don't know who he's talking about, but anyways, it's been great talking to you guys. Always.
Yes, it's been fun, guys.
Have a terrific week. Have a terrific couple days. Enjoy the season for everything that it's worth, and have a good time. Enjoy your families, okay? That's important.
Goodbye, everybody. Good night, Doll Fam.
Take care. I love you. So long.